Well, happy Friday, Internet viewers. My name is Lenny Hernandez, and as always, we have a wonderful show in store for you today. In this episode, Lois does a lovely poetry reading. Our communities give back as students head back to school. Some friends of the show get interviewed by a local news station. We check out some of the villas at VITALIA communities, and we get a sneak peek of our National Food Bank Day Diversity and Inclusion video. Welcome to Jurassic Park. Wait a second. Nope, that's wrong. Hang on. Welcome to Arrow Nicely News. Got it. Yep, that's it. It has been a long, hot summer. The weather has been downright unbearable at times and even dangerous for many, but we sure hope that you have stayed cool and safe. Summer isn't all sweat and sunburns though, and Lois, friend of the show and a resident at VITALIA Active Adult Community Montrose, wanted to share a poem invoking the unique joy that summertime can bring. So, without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, Lois Davis.
It's summer. There's a smell to it, unlike other seasons. Dark, worm-worked earth, pungent as furrows overturn in long, snaking rows. Warm pools that leave skin redolent of chlorine. Perfumed air no chemist could reproduce. There's a taste to it, as juice of sun-sweetened fruit slips down your chin, sharply tart on your palate. Fresh from the vine if you are lucky. Fish from cold lake to hot pan in an instant. Banana popsicles cool hot lips, slide over tongues. And there's a sound to it, the first bite into a crisp apple. Sounds of love from insects, some awakening from a 17-year sleep. Bullfrog's passion echoing from a pond as sun leaves the earth. There's an end to it, saying goodbye to a summer romance. Nostalgia at the first hint of gold on the landscape. Tinge of red on sumac. Cooler temperatures make promises for tomorrow.
Thank you so much for those beautiful words, Lois, and have a happy rest of your summer, everyone, because fall is right around the corner. And speaking of fall, it's back to school time. Yes, schools are returning to session, and these days, that holds a little bit more anxiety for people than in previous years. So in light of that, residents at Arrow Communities wanted to do something to help returning students achieve success. So they partnered with local schools, scoured their wish lists, and put together welcome baskets full of supplies. The Boulevard Senior Living St. Charles dropped off gift packages to St. Cletus and St. Charles Community College nursing schools. Cedar Trails in Freeburg delivered 7 lunch boxes and 100 bottles of hand sanitizer to Freeburg Elementary. Chestnut Hill Senior Living in Columbus gave gift bags to the students at Chamberlain School of Nursing. Vitalia Stowe collected school supplies and made goodie bags for Fish Creek, the local elementary school. And the Wildwood delivered gift baskets to students at Crowder College of Nursing on their first day back. We hope that everyone out there returning to the classroom remains safe and also studies hard. And now, a quick update on a previous story we reported on. You may remember Frank, the World War II veteran at Vitalia Strongsville who got a card from a young girl thanking him for his service, and Dee, the now grown girl who sent him that card and subsequently joined the military herself. They were brought together several weeks ago in a touching meeting that brought tears to the eyes of many. Well, a local news station caught wind of their meeting and had them in for a virtual interview.
Well, let's talk to you, Deshauna. What was it like for you to finally to meet this person, to know that he's been looking for you for so long?
It was overwhelming. Cause it's just like, who would have thought that my letter would have touched somebody like that? Like, I was only in the 3rd grade, so it was just full of emotion when it really happened.
I want to add something. I have 2 lovely daughters. Now I got 3.
Thank you.
I'm gonna get my Kleenex. Oh, that's so great.
You can see the entire interview on Fox 8 News Facebook page, which is also shared on the VITALIA Strongsville page, so be sure to go check that out. Our next story of the day is all about the upcoming National Food Bank Day, happening on September 3rd. In honor of that day, we are releasing the next video in our Diversity and Inclusion Speaker Series featuring Clancy Harrison. Clancy is a registered dietitian, international speaker, author, and founder of the Food Dignity Movement, which works to solve hidden hunger and improve access to a steady supply of healthy, nutrient-rich foods. Clancy sat down with Henry from Vitalia Montrose to talk about hidden hunger, removing the stigma of needing help, and solutions to food insecurity.
And my mother, who was in a wheelchair at the time, actually used to teach people to operate victory gardens. They took unused land and plowed it and fitted it and plotted it off, and they had people come from in the cities out and operate these gardens. They were called victory gardens, and that you're raising your own food. I forgot about that kind of stuff over the
So
years.
why were they called victory gardens?
Well, because they were going to beat the Nazis, and but that was one way to combat. Well, it's saved in distribution. It's saved in a lot of different ways, but it provided an opportunity for people to get out and grow their own food and get more if they couldn't subsist on the points that the government gave them.
Because I agree with you, Henry, like, especially in the United States, how could we live in a country where we have so much food being produced, so much food being wasted in the United States, but we still have hunger? And another thing that's attached to it is that many people don't reach out for the help that they need because they're ashamed. There's a stigma around that. Maybe they don't know that they qualify for the food assistance programs. Maybe they don't have transportation to get back and forth. There's a lot of barriers that is surrounding that. And so there's so many nuances that go into what food insecurity is in the United States today. And so I really appreciate you, Henry, in sharing your concerns and trying to figure out, well, how does this even exist today? And what does it mean? And I think it's something that having this conversation with you will help us both understand even more together and anyone else that's listening. So I thank you for that.
You can expect that video to drop on September 3rd. It is filled with wonderful information about how you can help those who suffer from hunger and food insecurity. And for our final story of the day, we've got Nicole Rosa with a special report from Vitalia Senior Residences Stowe all about the villas. The Vitalia group of communities are making big moves, building many new villas at their communities, so they wanted to show off the awesome interiors of these homes. So I'll let Nicole take it from here.
Hey, welcome to Hank's crib. Come on in. Here is the one and only Hank.
Dig dog, hello.
So this is his living room. He is actually from PA, so he loves the Pittsburgh Steelers, and usually he'll hang out with his friends and family and watch it on the big screen. And then over here is actually Hank's kitchen. So he has this great breakfast bar, all of the appliances he needs in-house, plus his key favorites, like a Keurig coffee machine And he does cook, even though he has all of his meals provided here. And his favorite is spaghetti, the traditional way, of course. All right, so this is Hank's music room. And as you can see here, he loves to play the organ. He's always had a passion for music and was actually in high school choir, and that's where he started his love for it. You can also see in his crib the WWE stuff where it's kind of featured throughout, and he just absolutely adores it. Next, we're gonna go over into the guest bathroom. As you can see, we have the sink, shower. You can do whatever you want in here, even a linen closet. All right, so now we're gonna step over here, and as you can see, the passion for things has continued. Hank loves to golf. So he has his own little putt-putt station in his villa, and he can play it anytime he wants, rain or shine. So this is the master bathroom. There are double sinks and a little vanity on the side, a sliding door. I mean, what could get better than that? And a huge closet. Can we just point this out real quick? Amazing. You could put every season in there. Okay, so this is the master bedroom, and this is where he comes to sleep, takes naps, or if he wants to be super cozy for his Steelers games, he can watch the TV in bed, or even just listen to music on any time and any day he wants. So this is Hank's garage. As you can see, so much space for storage, or to bring your own car, and we have trash service. So that's the tour. Thank you for touring Hank's crib.
Thank you, Nicole, for that radical report. Well, let's see if the lawyers at MTV figure out if they have a case or not. Look, if you saw something that you'd like for yourself or a loved one, then check out either the Vitalias or one of Arrow's many other communities with villas. It may just be the life for you. Well, everybody, that'll do it for today's episode of Arrow Nicely News. We bid adieu to the summer, but we said hello to the new school year. We checked out Hank's crib, and we're going to be on the lookout to figure out ways that we can help tackle hunger. What an incredible episode it was. You all have a lovely weekend. For Arrow Nicely News, I'm Lenny Hernandez. We'll see you all next Friday.